Good morning. Well, today is Sunday, and we have had here in Colorado one snowstorm after the other, which means that I haven't really been able to do my spring decorating for my front porch. Today we actually have a little bit warmer day and the snow has melted, so I thought, I don't think we have any big storms still coming. However, you never know here. But in any case, I will be decorating my porch today, and I thought I would give you a look at my porch when it's completely empty, and then we'll do some decorating. So I'll be right back. As you walk up the sidewalk to my front door, you can see some of the permanent things I keep out here in this area. I have this crate out here, and I do have a couple of others sometimes that I put out. I have this door that I bought at Kirkland's, and I distressed painted it. And I do have a video on how I did that if you're interested at all. So this stays out here all year long. I have my spring welcome mat with flowers, of course. And then I have this wrought iron piece that I bought at Hobby Lobby in their furniture department. And I have another wrought iron little stand, as well as this urn. And in a little while, we're gonna come and decorate this urn together. Then I like to keep this rug out here in this area, and I have here 2 wrought iron chairs, as well as this white wooden table that I got at Target. And it's perfect to go with this whole decor scheme. So there you are. There's my empty porch, totally devoid of decor right now. And I'll be back in just a minute to give you a look at how I'm going to put together an arrangement in this urn. So guys, here I am with my urn right here, ready to get started on this project. Hold this a little bit closer so you can see. This urn I use in the spring to plant with shade-loving plants here, annuals. So in the fall, I clean it out and I fill it with potting soil. Now, over the course of the winter, I had some Christmas decor in here, and in January, I changed it to my white January theme. In the meantime, during some of our windstorms, this urn blew over several times and I lost some of the potting soil in here. So I'm going to add a little more. This potting soil is fantastic to use when you're doing arrangements, because you can push the stems of your faux flowers into this potting soil, and it sort of acts like a florist foam, you know, to hold your arrangement together. And later, when the time comes, a little bit later in May, when I can actually plant annuals into this urn, the potting soil will be all ready for me to do my planting. So just a little bit more soil into the pot, and then we'll get started on our arrangement. And I'm going to kind of press it down so it's firmly in there. And the in the back of the arrangement, I'm going to place these twigs, these bare twigs, but we'll do that a little bit later. I'm going to begin with this Boston fern. It's a faux fern, of course, because here in the mountains we can't plant till so late compared to the rest of the country, but I like to have some color. So I'm going to go ahead and push this in about the middle of the urn. And there you have that. these greenery bushes, and then bushes of tulips that I'm going to be using. And I have several colors. Of course, tulips definitely say spring to me. So I have a purple bunch, and this is a multicolored bunch. And I'm going to be using them to add the color that we want to see in the springtime. So I'm just gonna pull the branches out on the tulips a little bit, bend them out so they look a little bit more full. And then I'll go ahead and place this one here. And I think I'm going to do the purple one on the other side of the urn. Over here. And I'm sort of doing this arrangement as I am going to be looking at it. I'm going to be pushing it up against the wall over here. So it's sort of backwards for you all, but of course I'll turn it around when I'm all done and give you a look at the finished arrangement. I have one more of this multicolored stem, and of course I'm gonna pull out the tulips somewhat, and you can really bend them, it's no issue. I'm gonna maybe put it in the center. I like things asymmetrical, which really bothers some people. So if you don't like that asymmetrical look, what you would do is place the same bunch of tulips on either side, and in the center place the purple. So this isn't exactly what I would do all the time, but it you know, it works for whatever your taste is. So this bunch of purple I'm going to place here more in the, I think I'm going to put it in the front a little bit, in the center. So facing me is the front of the arrangement. And then I got these little small bunches of pink tulips. Oh, I think I bought them at Michael's, 50% off. And I'm gonna place them down here. You won't be able to see them quite yet, but they're gonna be down in the front, sort of draping over. I'll show you that in just a few minutes. So I have 3 of them. I put one in the center, and I'm going to put one on either side. And then, here, I'll turn it around so you can see how it looks. Isn't that very full and gorgeous? And what really does it is adding this bunch of greenery. The faux Boston fern just adds so much to the look. And then lastly, I'm going to place these stems in the back side of the arrangement. So I'll peek around here, and there you are with the arrangement. And I'm going to go ahead and finish all the decor for my porch, and then I'll give you a little tour. So guys, I am standing outside of the front of my porch so I could give you a better view of my cute little wrought iron chairs here with the spring pillows on them for the season. In this little white table here, I've placed a galvanized pitcher with some tulips, a very cute little bunny riding a little bicycle, and then on the lower shelf, I have a bunny jumping out of this watering can. Now we'll move over to the doorway area of my porch, and I'll just give you a view from this angle. And you can see there that I've got my wreath hanging on my distressed door, and I have 2 of my white crates standing there that are decorated. And of course, the arrangement we made a little bit earlier. And let me come around so you can see how it looks when you walk up to my front door now. I'm thinking for my guests for Easter dinner next Sunday, that this will be a very festive entry into our dinner and our party. So here on top of the crates, let me show you, I have a lantern with a funky bow on it. And inside is some Easter grass with a little white bunny. And then down here we have some more tulips and a little bunny with a sweet little pink sweater on, because you know it's chilly here at this time of year. And then on my door, if you saw my spring wreath video, you saw how I made this, and then I wanted you to have a chance to see how it looks outside with my porch decor. I hope you like it. I bought this welcome sign for the spring and summer, which I think I got it at Big Lots. It was very reasonable. And then swinging around here to this wrought iron piece, I have another lantern with a peony and a little ribbon trailing down. And I have some little purple flowers in a garland that I've sort of, I guess you would say I just cascaded it down. There's a little bunny right there. And then we have two more bunnies on this shelf. And on the bottom shelf, there's a little white bunny. You can barely see his eyes, with some dark pink tulips. Coming onto this wrought iron table, I have placed a little checked, it's like an oversized napkin, I guess, with another pink peony and a wheelbarrow with some little eggs in it. And I am using reindeer moss in that wheelbarrow. And then, as I said, I wanted to give you a close-up of how my arrangement was going to look. So I think I'll step back a little bit and you can get the full effect. The twigs in the background, I think, give it some interest. And then here we have all of our tulips, including these pink ones that are cascading over the sides of the urn. So there's my decorating scheme, I guess you might say, for the spring, and it will work for Easter as well. I plan to leave my porch decorated with the spring theme until the end of May. And at that time, I'll switch to my patriotic decor for Memorial Day and for the 4th of July. You know, we do all of this work to create these lovely holiday decors and seasonal decors for our guests, our friends and family to enjoy. So I say leave it up and make everyone smile when they walk into your house. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you just happen to find my channel, well, welcome. And if you'd like to come back and see some other things that I'll be doing this spring and summer, come on back. I hope to see you all again soon. Take care and have a lovely Sunday.